Hey folks, this is Price is Wrong from Battle Vortex. I'm actually here to, I want to go ahead and do my Let It Burn campaign. So I'm going to try getting right into it. Let me go ahead and flash my intro and then I'll get her going.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright. How's it going, M6? I guess I'm still having internet issues. My bitrate is like all over the place. Quite honestly, I don't know. My internet's still garbage. I'm still chasing this issue. It's been going on for about 2 months now. So I am going to, you may see some stuttering in my video and all that stuff. I am dropping frames. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I mean, usually it's about a third, and it's not quite that bad right at the moment. So right now it's probably about 10%, maybe 15%. So, but anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and get my campaign started. And there we go. Yeah, I probably should have announced this, to be honest with you. I think if I'd announced it, you know I used up my notification earlier when, let me get on my Facebook real quick, and I'll put it on the BB page real fast. I know you can't see it, but I know you can't see it, but I'm actually on my Facebook in a different window right now, just typing. All right, there we go. Now go ahead and kill Facebook. All right. Well, it looks like, boy, it looks like my base right now is just like super busy because it looks like I guess I have a stronghold right here. It looks like there's a cargo sitting right here, and then of course I got my campaign tower. Oh, yeah, I'll have some viewers here in a few minutes. It'll be okay. Hey, Mad Guns, 50 cal. Haha. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can knock this out real quick. Now, generally what I do is I look to see what's moving, and I try to use that to figure out where I need to go. And I can always retreat and come back in. See how fast I can get this done. I don't expect this thing to be, hopefully I'll be done in like an hour. Let me go ahead and just go back, because the trick is watching these javelins. The javelins are the main ones you got to worry about. And no, it's because he just doesn't have it set up is all. I use an extra plug-in that allows my chat to be broadcast as well. It's just an extra plug-in that I use. And I tweak it in such a way that, you know, it has like the transparent background and all that stuff. I mean, because if I did the whole window, it would just be kind of a pain in the butt. So now, right now, my retreat button is loaded. So if I end up having to worry about, like, I need to retreat, which may just happen here. Yeah, I'll jump out. So that was too freaking close. So hold on a second. Let me reposition. I'm only going to go back in a little bit higher this time, and I'm going to see if I can just go back in a better spot. I am dropping frames, so I do apologize to everybody. Not really much that I can do about it. I'm kind of at the mercy of my internet service provider. Um, if Extreme was on here, I'd get a little geeky for him, try to explain it all. But he's not here, I don't think. Oh, there he is. Well, Extreme, just for the sake of nerds everywhere, I get a little geeky for you, man, and try to explain how the whole internet thing, well, the broadcasting and all that works. Basically, when you're broadcasting at HD 720p, depending on your XSplit settings, you should have ran through like a little test in there, and it should have determined what a good frame count for you, or a max bit rate. Okay, basically, there's a couple different options. You have CBR, which is constant bit rate, and VBR, which is variable bit rate. Constant bit rate is generally what is used for real time. That's what phone services use. That's what any kind of like video broadcasting it uses. And the reason being for that is because basically if you end up dropping frames, rather than having them put back in there, they'll just be gone forever. A lot of stuff, depending on how you're set up. If this, like the frame I'm looking at right now, were to just disappear and then come back in like 5 seconds, it would just look really funny, and it's really not a whole lot of point to it. It's more annoying than anything, so there's no reason for that frame to come back. But anyway, if you look at your bit rate's about 2 meg, or 2000 kbps, 2000 kilobits per second. And if your upstream for your internet service cannot handle that, like say if you just have a 1 meg upstream, if your upstream is only 1 meg, basically you're going to end up dropping half your frames, and it's really just because your internet service can't handle it. Even though your computer is trying to push 2 meg, it's not going to work. And so when you do a bandwidth speed test on speedtest.net, like I mentioned to you earlier in your chat, you can go on there and it'll actually measure your throughput, and it'll give you 2 numbers. Well, it'll give you 3 actually, because it always does ping first, and then it'll do ping first, and then it'll do the downstream, and basically what the ping is going to determine is the quality of your internet connection, or at least not really your internet connection so much as your connection to that server on speedtest.net. So it's going to measure the quality of that particular connection, and the lower that number is, your ping is, the better. And then it's going to do a downstream throughput test. And the downstream is, even though it's really good if you're streaming, like downloading video, or if you're, I don't know, playing video games and just got a lot of stuff coming in. Obviously all of that kind of stuff is, the downstream is really handy, and it's what is the most used part of your internet connection. But your upstream, when you're streaming video like this, your upstream becomes important. So if your upstream is only 2 meg and you're trying to play video games and all that stuff, you're going to basically end up seeing latency and everything else. So 303 milliseconds is not a good ping. But there's going to be a lot of reasons for that kind of a ping. You could have reasons on your own internet connection, or on your own connection, like if your PC's like really stressed. Basically 303 milliseconds just indicates that some part of the connection is really stressed, and it could be the processor on your own computer, because if you're streaming, if you're streaming and you're gaming and all that stuff at the same time, there's a good chance that your computer is just really, really stressed at that particular time. Yeah, so but When you're not streaming, when you're not doing anything, is when you want to check your throughput. Okay, because you want a really good test. You don't want to really test while your computer is under load. All right. So this campaign 1's getting ready to be done. Yeah, 333 milliseconds is horrible. I am not currently on raid call. Yeah, you want to do these tests when your computer's not under load. You know, when it's under load, you know, when you're not stressing out your processors, when you want to check. Now, I'm not stressing my computer at all right now, and my pings to my gateway at my internet service provider is like all over the place. I mean, it could be all the way from, you know, a couple milliseconds to 100 milliseconds, and it just changes like really, really crazy. And plus, I drop packets to my gateway, which is not good at all. You don't want to do that. Fear, this is actually my first show. I was hosting for Extreme earlier, but he's not streaming right now. I am. So, all right. Well, this is my general fleet that I use for the campaign here. Yeah, I'm not on raid call at the moment, M6. So, if you're looking for mine, I'm not on there. No, this is not. Oh, my. I never changed my title, did I, Extreme? Yeah, this is not going road. Oh, I'm sorry, Guggen. Yeah. All right, let's go. So I got my number 2 and my number 5 going up. When they get up closer, I'll. Looks like my number 2's getting shot out already, so I'll go ahead and tell him to go left. I'll let my 5 go all the way up. Extreme, one thing that me and you did do different, because I saw you use your Hell Strikes too, is you notice I got a Hell Strike in mine that reduces the radioactive damage by half. That's something that you might want to think. I noticed you had 2 Highlanders. All right. So that's the first one. Oh no, the Going Rogue campaign was, well, obviously the Going Rogue campaign's not even an option at the moment, so I apologize for that, for not fixing my Twitch. I just kind of jumped on here real quick, you know, I do that sometimes. I'm spontaneous. I try to be spontaneous. I try not to have every little piece of my life programmed, you know. That's just how it is. Well, actually, why the 3 extra ships with my dredge fleet, each one has a purpose, quite honestly. Yeah, exactly. Resin resistance. Mad Guns just nailed it all in 3 words. Uh-oh. Seemed like nothing was working there for a second. Uh-oh. All right. Now, I don't know. I could probably make it all the way in there and back, but you know, I'm kind of learned that sometimes it's not always best to try to, You know, sometimes when I think I'm being efficient, I'm actually being reckless, so I got to be careful with that. All right, my drop frame count right now, it is probably a little less than 10% of my frames are being dropped, so I'm actually probably doing pretty good at the moment. Uh, you like that fleet? You like that fleet there, Pomek? See if I can get some of this boat right here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Die. That's what I'm talking about right there. He is dud. Yeah, I gotta watch all this efficiency stuff, man, because sometimes it's cool to be efficient when it works out, but when it doesn't, man, when it sucks, it really sucks. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, and you see what I got on mine, right? Siege Torp Z's. I noticed Extreme had Assault Torp B's on his. With mine, uh, I'm able to get a little bit more speed out of them, even though the range isn't quite as good. To me, it's like one wall block difference. I think it's 71 versus 77 or something like that. So, well, I mean, that's like probably a wall block and a half, I guess, or two wall blocks, something like that. Oy. Todd BP Iophia. Pyophia. Todd BP Iophia. All the different ways I can say your name, and probably none of them are right. Come here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, get some shots in. Dang, I can't believe I only got one volley. You know, since I've gotten these boats as ranked up as I have, I've never gotten just one volley, but it did quite a bit of damage to him. That one volley, man, really wrecked his day. What am I going to do, a Levi? I don't even have any Levi's. I'd have to build Levi's to do a Levi show. And I just don't have the room, man. My dock is like loaded. Yeah, I do got a decent audience. It's not too bad. I'm trying to take some notes from Extreme, man. That guy is like animated as all get out. So I'm trying not to be like all boring and stuff, or else I'm going to start losing viewers. So I'm trying to be open up a little bit more, and a little more human, a little less robot. Oh, well, cool. Well, I posted it too, Fear. Yeah, I also posted it. Yeah, you got 5 boats in here with 7 torps each, man. That's 35 torps per volley, man. Siege torps. That is some big time damage going on in there. Oh, look at this freaking guy. Am I getting ready to surface? I think I am. I think I did surface. I've got a viewer. Always Running is watching me. I might have to retreat, though. Got my finger on the retreat button. Yeah, I'm going down. Yeah, not sticking around for that. See, that's what you got to do. You got to do that. Sometimes you just got to keep your eye on your retreat button and find out when it's a good time to retreat. Extreme, you'll as time goes on and people know that you're streaming Battle Pirates, you will get more. I wouldn't sweat it. Let's see if I can get this this dude right here. Hoopty, that's what they are. They're freaking hoopties. I know y'all remember hoopties. Alright, I'm gonna not be reckless here, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna catch this guy. This retreat thing I speak of is, you know, not being so prideful that you kill your fleet. It's just business, not personal. Alright, I'm gonna go get this guy. Come here, clown. Hopefully he'll turn into the land and I'll be able to catch him. I think he's going to do that. Let me just go straight up. Come here, you. Oh yeah, baby. That's a derp ship right there. That's a derp ship. Derp. Yes, Battle Vortex is fear. It sure is. Guggen, no, not in the Let It Burn. None of them have thermal. All right, so that there's a done deal. All right, let me get my other boat out. My processor's cooking. Let me see where I'm at. I'm kind of a geek. I put it on top of my chat right here. You see right here, I'm actually watching my bandwidth right there. But my processor utilization just went up a little bit. See if I can figure out what is... Oh, it's Chrome. Google Chrome. And Google Chrome's my biggest memory hog right there too. But anyway, let's go to dock. Let's go ahead and launch this. I'm cubed. I really don't need the res, but you know, I find that if you don't fill up your fleet, your slots, like if I just took those two boats out, the two super fortresses, even though I don't need the res, it changes the positioning up, you know, of the boats. It shouldn't, but it does. All right, so my Highlander, I just tell it to go backwards. Then I jump to number 3, Super Fortress, and tell it to go backwards. My number 4, Super Fortress, I tell it to go backwards, and I hit Let's Go. So now number 2 and number 5 are the only ones that go up. And really, I just need one to go straight up at the first cluster of turrets here. And then usually I'll take the other one and have it go around. I see right now 2's taking most of the hits. So I'm just going to tell him to go ahead and go up to the left side here. I'm going to have my number 5 boat continue going in. I'm just trying to spread my damage out. So basically, I mean, I'm not going to have to worry about it really. I'm just trying to spread my damage out. Alright, so now, before my number 5 boat got to the destination marker, that little green dot on the screen, I went ahead and initiated the next order. And really the whole point of that was because I don't want my boats to stop. I don't want it to stop at any time. I want it to keep it moving, because that way it's not sucking up more radiation damage than it needs to. It's all done. That one was easy. Easy peasy. And see, I'm kind of in the same boat that Extreme was, because my uranium is quite full, and now I am actually upgrading my Hell Strikes, retrofitting them. My uranium right now, yeah, cube warehouses. I'm at 169,000 uranium at the moment, and you know, I think I started at like 164, and so. You know, I'm going to top off and then some, you know, before I get, you know, by the time I'm done, I'm going to be at max 208. And right now on my retrofit lab, I am currently doing my Hell Strike, which has a day and 10 hours. It's currently at R8. It's going to R9 currently, so it'll be R9 in 1 day and 10 hours. And then, and so that's 200,000 for the next one. Next one is 200,000. So, alright, next. I did see your base, M6. Didn't I already tell you? I thought we already went over this, like a couple of times. There's DKM down there. I wonder if he's just coming in to say hi. The AAB guys, that's who I jumped to. I jumped to AAB, Anger Issues. He's actually comms banned. Yes, I do need to refit mine. Yeah, because my armor sucks. And all right, I don't remember which one of these move. All right, so it's the 2 Hulks at the top are the ones that move. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the fast boats, I guess. But yeah, I do. I need to change out my armor. There's one special I want to change out. I got cluster warheads on there. I want to go to the siege targeting. At least that's what everybody recommends right now for me. And well, these Hulks are freaking fast, man. I mean, look how fast they are. That's like somebody forgot to tell them they were freaking Hulks. It's like, jeez, man. Man, I should have just stopped and let him run into my torpedoes. Jake from State Farm. Oh, yeah. Jake from State Farm, man. I like that name. Let me retreat real quick. And I'll go back in. I like that angle, so I'm going to do the same thing. Well, you know, somebody sent me a screenshot, Chris, of the retro time for the R10. I think it was, I can't remember, was it like 10 days or something? Oh, there he is. Hey, DKM. You joined my stream. That's awesome. I'm sure, DKM, you're definitely miss being able to talk to people, right? Come here, you. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, with the retro, I think it does. I think somebody said that it does depend on how much time. But and I have 4 boats because I used to have one in my guard. I had a 3-boat fleet, and then I had one in my guard. Oh, okay. That's like okay. That's right. I kill your fleet. You're right. I'm sorry, DKM. All right. Go back in. Different side now. Is that the M6? Is that the video of your base hit, or the one the guy that failed on your base? I think I saw that already. Oh, something going on, DKM? So you might have to leave. Hey, Redbone882, how you doing? Look at that. That is some sweet stuff right there. Oh, the video's from Jake from State Farm. Okay, is that the one where him hitting anger or something? Hey, Doomsday Rebel. Wow, look at that. 45 viewers. It's pretty sweet. I'll show you my build in a minute. If you want to see my cloak efficiency, I can show it to you. I don't mind. I'm not one of those secret guys that like guard everything. Sadly, I'm one of those guys that are stupid enough to put everything they do on the internet. So everybody knows exactly how to kill everything I got. Oh, it's Jake from State Farm commercial. I gotcha. Well, Fear, that's because you do World of Warcraft. That was like a cool game like 10 years ago. I'm sorry, DKM. I do apologize for that. If it makes you feel any better, you are the cool one. All right. Let me go ahead and dock this real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hey, Joel. All right, so I'm getting some pretty good rank in there. You see that? I got 3 of my boats are at 74% now. I still got 2 of them at 73. But let me go ahead and just pull them up in the shipyard. And that way you can see. Oop, hold on a second. All right. So here, my cloak efficiency is currently 84.1%. Okay, and you can see all my numbers. You can do a screenshot real quick if you want. And you see I've got the 3 D2S armors on there. I got Cat 3 on there, Nautilus Battery 3, and Engine 3. I got the 7 Siege Torp Z's on there, and then when I click on it, I can actually show you. My Siege Torp Z's are R10. You see that? My D2S is R10. My Caterpillar is currently R4. And you know, the Nautilus batteries is the same retrofit, so that's also R4. Yeah, the buffering M6, there's really not a whole heck of a lot I can do about it because my internet sucks right now. And I need to fix it. Well, I need to get it fixed. So far, I've had 3 truck rolls from my internet service provider out here. And they keep sending contractors out here that really don't know how to fix it. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I mean, you know, even though I get my internet for free, I'm actually strongly considering getting rid of it, even though I get it for free. I mean, it's really not meeting my needs. I hate the idea of going to a different provider and paying for it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know. All right, so number 1 down, number 3 Super Fortress down, number 4 Super Fortress down, and let's go. Oh, Joel, you're in the same world as me. Is that you watching? All right, so number 2's getting shot at already. I'll go ahead and tell him to go over here. I'll let number 5 come on in. Heck, I'll tell number 5 right here to target this guy. I mean, just quite honestly, when he gets in range of that, the splash of that is going to be insane. So... Alright, so I'm almost at my destination marker, which is right here. I'll go ahead and tell it to come on around. I just didn't want my boat to stop at all. Alright. Easy res. Alright, though, so that's another 17,500 uranium. Alright, now I do got a couple options here, because right now my uranium is, I know the last one is 25,000. I can only hold 208. And I am currently at 186, so that's what 14 and 8 is. That's 22,000. So I'll end up throwing away 3,000. So I could do what Extreme did earlier, and do a Forsaken mission. You know, I could do a Forsaken mission and buy the protection. You know, I could always do that. And I don't have to do a whole bunch. I can just do one. Is there any one of my fleets that y'all would like to see in combat? Maybe, you know, if I run into subs, this fleet right here is really going to suck. Even though I got my evade all the way up to 62%. But maybe I could try that. Good evening, Dreadmolix. Take care, Redbone. So maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Because I'll be throwing away 2,500 uranium. You know what I mean? I'll be throwing away 2,500 uranium, so might as well just buy it. Okay, now I don't see the number actually go down over here. So that's 184. Did it go down? I'm at 184 right now, so 184 and 25. That's 209. Okay, so it must have gone down. So I guess I don't even have to do that. Basically, all I had to do was go in there and buy the uranium protection, and now I own it. So I don't even have to do the Forsaken Arena right now. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. That's pretty sweet. So that's something you can do with your uranium if you're getting ready to overflow. Chris CM, didn't you just ask me about that? That's true. I could just roll a couple of crews. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and run a roll for a legendary real quick. That's something else you could do. That's definitely an option. Um, see if I can get something sweet. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want something better. I want something better than that. The Fearless Blitzers probably would have came in handy, to be honest with you. Because I got to think of, I got to fight Reavers, right? We're going to fight Reavers next week. So, reroll. Mortarheads. Reroll. Give me something good, man. Jeez. Radar runners, that's like an instant rocket. So if ever you need like an instant rocket, doesn't matter what rocket it is, you know, when you're dropping a pinch missile or something like that, that's what this is good for. But I don't want that. I'm burning through the creeping death. Oh, this is additional 30 seconds on base attacks, and you get a 19% buff on building damage. That could come in handy if you hit bases, but that's not me. Oh, DKM, I am so happy with MBK. I really just don't see me going anywhere, bud. I mean, it's nothing against AAB. I think AAB is an awesome crew too, but you know, I've been MBK for a couple of years, and I really like it. Golly, man, I am burning through their uranium now. They got to give me something good here. Finally, that I'll take. I'll take that right there. So I'm done gambling. Let me go ahead and get back out here and finish this thing. All right, campaign. All right. Now, I know these Let It Burn campaigns haven't really changed at all yet, and that really surprises me that they haven't changed at all. But I know the first wave of each one is the same. The second wave of each one is the same. So, like in campaign 2, you basically have there's two waves. In campaign 3, there's the all three. But so I'm just saying that the wave 1 is going to be the same in all 3 campaigns. Dang it. I really wanted that boat. Wanted to kill it. Kill, kill, kill. I get people watching me in the game too, man. I can't sit here because I gotta get over there. That freaking javelins are going to hit me. I got one lagging a little bit behind, which is good. I need to have that extra buffer. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the retreat because I got this other boat that's too close to me. Oh, this is going to suck, suck, suck. All right, I might be good. Hot dang. You know, it's funny about all the talk with the jinxing is because, you know, that's kind of like a joke with us on the Battle Vortex. And that sucked. That's kind of a joke with us on Battle Vortex because whenever they change things, we always look for somebody who said something, you know, and it's really kind of hard to not educate people and, you know, without, I mean, you got to talk about things, you know. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Take that. Pow. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I've gone up a lot further than I really need to at the moment. Usually right about here is good because you see I got the top javelin is about even with the top of my bar here. So usually when I come up here, that's pretty good. So I've gone up a lot higher than I need to. But these other boats in here are so freaking fast that for me it's like it's all about maybe I should just like run, 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 and keep running and never stop, you know? Because taking damage on these things suck, man. I mean, you know, this is like, what, a 16-hour repair or something like that. Oh, Jake from State Farm. Let me go ahead and retreat. I'll go ahead and just show it to you. I see DKM posted here in the chat. All right, so here we got King. Oh, the battle's full. I can't show you. Sorry, guys. Can't see it. Sorry. Yeah, the battle was full DKM, so I couldn't watch. All right. All right, I need to be able to keep an eye on the moving boats here. Now my fire rate is like huge, man. I love the extra fire rate because I can shoot my siege torps faster than my wife can shoot assault torps, um, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome. Day's not too bad. I'm really surprised my stream is doing as good as it is, even though, I mean, I'm dropping, usually when I'm dropping frames, I'm dropping like a crap ton. And right now, I mean, I'm probably dropping less than 10% is all I'm saying. Usually when I'm dropping frames, I'm dropping about 30% or so. So I'm pretty happy that I'm not dropping frames that bad. I'm dropping frames, but not that bad. Now here I'm going to retreat mainly because it's faster to retreat than it is to surface and then submerge and then drive around to the top of the map, that kind of thing. So really here it's just to save time. Pol Pot, the real one. Don't you hate it when somebody steals your game name? Whenever I'm like signing up for a new service on the internet and they ask you what's your preferred username, I always put in Price is Wrong. And I kind of always expect it to be there. And when it's not, I'm thinking, did I already sign up for an account here? Because you don't run into Prices Wrongs. You just don't. You don't do that. They're not out there. People don't choose Prices Wrong for their name. Telecaster Hill. I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't. All right. Let's see here. Oh, it's Jake from State Farm. Oops. I guess that one base hit is that over with. I'm trying to pull that chords up again here in my chat. Looking for it, but it's like debt dealer. I don't know if the thing is jumping, but it's like I can't find DCAM. I don't know if that hit's still going on or not. I don't know. I just continue on. You know, on Xbox, I actually, when the original Xbox came out, the very first one, I had an Xbox Live account, and but I never signed. I never actually got like a gold account or anything like that. But it's like I remember when it signed up, and I had like a Juno. There were email service provider once upon a time, and that was my email address. But you know, it didn't exist anymore, or at least I didn't use that email address. I didn't know how to sign in for it, so basically I ended up losing that account. And so I know my Xbox Live account is a variation of Price is Wrong, and I believe it's separated with X's, kind of sort of like what I am on YouTube. Oh, Joel, is that you down here, buddy? All right, so number 1, Super Fortress, let's go. DJ. It seems like that number 2 boat's always the one that gets shot first. I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to tell it to target, I think if I tell that number 2 boat to target this javelin right here, that the splash will kill everything around it, and hopefully even that turret. Number 5, so I got my little destination marker right here. I just noticed my number 5 boat is lower on health than my 2. And no, it didn't work. I was kind of hoping that turret right there would have fell a lot quicker than it did. Well, my last name is Price. Okay, so I was born with that, and you know, I am a Adam Sandler fan, and the very first online name I ever had was HS Dataman on AOL, and but that was the very first one that I ever had. But I don't know. It was just something I just kind of did on the fly, and I did that because you know I'm a network guy, and so HS was high speed data man, and but that was my very first online name. My second one was Price is Wrong, and I've been Price is Wrong for a very, very, very long time. I used to use it on IRC, and of course all my Xbox accounts pretty much. I've been Price is Wrong for probably about 14 years, 13 years, something like that. Wait a second, let me move over here. But it's from Happy Gilmore, which is an Adam Sandler movie. And you'll see it on my outro. As a matter of fact, I can play it for you real quick.
The price is wrong, bitch.
That's my that's my outro. That's where it came from. All right, let's just see what's moving real quick. Okay, this is the second one. That's right. How's Bully? Bully has been on fire lately, man. That guy is something. I mean, as far as just recruiting, he's been recruiting for my alliance quite a bit lately. trying to avoid the fire here. Let's see if I can go in there and get a little piece of this guy. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. I always try to get the movers first. If I can, you get the movers, man, whenever you can. Because all the ones that aren't moving, I never activate them. So they're never a problem for me. Alright, let me retreat again, and just to reset the boat. And seems like every time I come out here, man, there's like people just zooming across the screen, making me paranoid. This time I'm going to go straight in for that other Hulk. I'm going to go just try to go right in for him. And yeah, 386 has always been dead, Chris. You know, when I was with the Bob Alliance, Band of Brothers, I mean, that's been going back a couple of years, but man, we used to own 386. We owned 386, we owned 385, and we owned 387. So we hit that, own that sector and both the neighboring sectors, man. We used to dominate. But the game's taken a turn, man, since then. Quite honestly. But I know EX2's over in 385 now, and I know they would have easily gave Bob a run for their money because we never had the Alliance's got. Never, never, never. And I'm sure ICU is still in 387. Alright, so all the movers are gone. Use that retreat button, fellas, whenever you can. Use that, well, not whenever you can, but, you know, it's always an option, is all I'm saying. Always an option. Especially when you're a tightwad like me and want to save a couple coins. I've got coin, but I don't want to spend it. I want to save it for the raid. I could burn through it, sure. I could play like some other people for about a day, and then I'd be done for the month. Oh, M6, that's actually built into the XSplit software. It's built into the software, so all it is clicking a button. I click a button and I can play my intro, I can play my outro. That's not a problem. I don't know who Hawkville is. I haven't seen them type in comms and they haven't sent me no notes. So, if I knew who they were, I'd write them and tell them they can watch me on here. But I don't know who they are. I just told you, M6. All it is a button in my software. It's in a button in the XSplit software. That's all it is. I click a button and you know, I basically have a few different programmable buttons are called scenes, and all I got to do is select the scene, which that's all it is to it. I mean, nothing else to it. I mean, it's simple as simple gets, man. Hey, Kilted Pirate, how you doing? Alright, so javelin right there. If I get down about here, I should be safe. Happy New Year. Already halfway into January. Well, a third of the way into January. Well, I think what he does is he uses my name. He types it out. I thought I was the only one that's seen it. Quite honestly, I thought he just did like a at Price is Wrong or something like that. I don't know how he did that. Maybe M6 will tell you. All right. Next. Boy, it's 11:30 already. That I heard my wife getting water. That just usually means it's bedtime. Y'all notice I got 5.5 hours and I have a mastodon done. Ah. Alright, so number 1 back, number 3 back, number 4 back, and let's go. This time my 5, I know my 5 is hurting more than my 2, so I'm going to tell my 5 to go ahead and go around. And what that does, it just changes the angle. That way my number 2 is getting closer faster than the 5. So most of the fire will be going towards my number 2 boat instead of my number 5 boat. As soon as my number 2 boat gets to reach its little destination marker here, the little green dot, I'll go ahead and give it a command to go around. Quite honestly, Chris, I'm really kind of playing with the idea of coining my. I'm playing with the idea of coining my research. You know, the R9 to get it done, so I can spend this 200,000. Because I still got to do my Forsaken missions. All right, one more to go. All right. Now, this one right here is the 3rd wave of the 3rd campaign. Is different from the other ones, so it's either I can watch my old videos back, or I can just go in here and peek it real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just start driving in towards these boats and see which one. Oh, see, these guys are moving like already. And they suck, that's why. And if there's going to be any kind of danger, then I hit the retreat button. Yeah, old Matt would. He would say coin it. He sure would. All right, so I got 2 moving scouts and a Hulk. I really didn't pay enough attention. I probably should have, so I could figure out what the good place to. Let me retreat real quick and go back in. That way I could figure out where to line myself up, you know. All right. Now, just going to go straight in as fast as I can. I just want to see if I can get a piece of one of these guys, and it doesn't look like I can. It's because they all suck. Darn it. They get stuck on the land. But they are so fast, man. I mean, it's like insane how fast they are. Look at that. Alright. Alright, javelin right there. Uh-oh. Just the fact that he's up here and I know how fast he is scares the dickens out of me. Let me go ahead and zoom back out. Yeah, it's only pixels. It's not real fear, people. Well, maybe it is real fear because I don't want to spend any coin, but... see if I can come in here and get a little something here. It does look like these guys kind of like want to travel in a circle, but the island is in the way, so it's screwing them up. I don't know. If he was trying to go in a circle, he wouldn't be doing like U-turns right now. And sucking like that. Die. Oh yeah. That is what I am talking about right there. That was sweet. Alright, still got one more mover. Hey, Dylan. Uh-oh. The mover is on the north side, and I'm surfacing, so that's bad. That's bad for me. But good news is my retreat button is lightening up, so if it becomes an issue, retreating is an option. Alright, I'm golden. See if I can get down there and get that guy. I want to see if I can get some of him. Nope, it's not going to happen. He's just too freaking fast. Pixel fear. Yeah, that's what it is. It's pixel fear. No, I didn't kill that guy. I don't know. Is his base worth what? I don't know what his base. Unsunken DSA. I don't know. Come here, you. It's not going to be fast enough. Oh, so close. Oh, I got a volley off. I got half of them. Oh, looky here. That guy wants to turn around. Yeah, I don't have any Jugexes built. I do got a Frostburn, but I don't have any. I don't have any Mastodons built either. Things kind of go move at a snail's pace in my base, bud. It's, you know, when you're a non-coiner, that's how you play. You play at a snail's pace. Uh-oh. He's coming for me. And I got a lot of time up still, but my retreat button's almost full. Come on. Got to get a volley in. Get a volley in. Get a volley in. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. That was sweet. Dead meat. Cena, how are you doing? Cena, I was almost thinking you weren't talking to me anymore. Well, I don't think I've actually dropped any frames this whole. I mean, not dropped any frames. I don't think my stream ever broke this whole session. Um, maybe my connection cleaned up for a bit or something. I don't know. All right, so last one right here. Wow, if you've seen every one of them on YouTube, that's saying something, because I have put so freaking many of them on there. Who's out for Pol Pot? Is that somebody in Alpha? I'm in Epsilon currently. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on in DogX, but it sounds like probably a lot of stuff that I don't particularly care to know. So I'm good. I don't need to know it. What's going on in DogX? But I know it's not going to be easy for some of the people in there. You know, these kind of things never are. I know I've been through similar issues. You know, my old alliance, the Bob Alliance, they split apart, and it was rough. Bam. Well, there it is. So I finished mine. Basically did like half of 2 hell strikes was for damage. And easy peasy. Now I just got to get my Forsaken missions done. But that's going to be another stream, folks. So it's like 11:45 where I'm at right now. And I got a job in the morning. So I basically have a customer site I need to be at. Oh, I was getting ready to say. So I got like 5.5 hours worth of damage on this fleet right here. And so I'm good. I'm golden. But got my uranium back up to 206,000, so I'm pretty dang near full. I could spend some more if I wanted to, but can I show my Kodiak fleet? Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Seems to be missing some boats here. Well, I do have 2 Kodiaks. I don't know where the other one is right now. Where the heck is my other Kodiak? Because I got 2 of them. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Alright. Bam. Alright. My Savage Kodiak is basically all strike missile A's. And I actually did quite a bit of research on strike missiles before I put that on there. I'm kind of wishing I still would have probably went with a strike missile B. But I went with this. I was looking for fire rate because at the time I was thinking that the fire rate would give me more pinch missiles, you know, the faster, quicker fire rate. But I think I've learned since then, or at least I've been told, but it hasn't been confirmed, that the fire rate of your missiles is going to be irrelevant. From what I understand, the actual pinch missile that comes out is just random. It's not one of your missiles. It's like an extra missile, I think. And but that's my boat right there. That's my Savage Kodiak. So I got the reflective coating, the MC3 alloy. I got Speed System 3 and Solid Fuel Booster 3. I do have a single cut one on there because I was thinking I could use it for my Mastodons when I get some. But it hadn't happened yet. Let's see, my Kodiaks. My Kodiaks actually do have a bunch of D51Bs on there. Let's see here. I can just, maybe I go that way. See, the armor layout's pretty similar. Well, actually, I think it's identical to my Savage Kodiak. But it's loaded up with strike missile Bs. I've got a single siege missile on there, but quite honestly, that may be coming off. You know, again, I got a Cutlass one on there, and I was trying to think ahead, you know, of what I might need to use with my Mastodons, and so I put that on there mainly for the retargeting spotter for my Mastodons. So both of my Kodiaks are identical. I do currently have a Kodiak that will be done in 5 hours, and see, that's all siege. I got no armor on there yet. I'm kind of hoping that I'm not quite sure what I got to do. What's got to go? Something's going to have to go at some point. You know, and I feel like I kind of screwed up with the strike system too on here. I wasn't thinking about the range, the weapon range at the time. I was more thinking about, I don't know, this might be fine. I just need to try it out. And I haven't put any armor on here yet because I don't know what my fleet's going to be able to handle. So, but that's what I got so far. All right. Salvo would more damage. Go kill a cargo. Oh, go kill a cargo. What do you want me to with my Kodiak fleet? You wanted me to hit a 71 with my Kodiak fleet? All right. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll be a filthy coiner. Bam. All right. So there's Mastodon. Let me go ahead and build this guy. See, that's 10 days just for this, man. It's freaking nuts. Oh, look at that. Not enough space in my dock. I got to find something else to freaking scrap. All right, let's do that real quick. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Okay, I've got... I've been scrapping sea wolves. The missile ones. That's what I've been scrapping. All right. Haha. All right. Maiden voyage. Going to see my first Mastodon in action. Bam. So I got DKM and Joel down here keeping me company. Haha. He tried jumping me, DKM. You meanie. Alright. Let's go. I think I might just drive my Savage and see how that goes. Mastodon's number 3. Alright, I better get out here quicker. Freaking DKM's going to ninja me. That guy. Alright. Well, that's what it looked like. I got it. I got to do a lot more. I mean, I need to practice with that fleet. I need to obviously get some rank on it. But, you know, right now I'm got to get this other mast built and see how that goes. Ha! That's so funny. Kilted Pirate. It seemed like the chat at the time got a kick out of me and my butt hurt too on the show last night. Seemed like, because I had a lot of people LOL, and so it was cool. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and kill this stream. I do appreciate everybody coming on. I've got 42 viewers. Should I do shout-outs? Fear is actually up here. He's watching Battle Vortex. Death Machine, Joel5911, Ron Robb, Pol Pot, the real one, M6 Team, Doomsday Rebel, Dylan420513, Curry Muncher, Justice FF, Cinnabon, Question Mark, Edster75, Chrissy M, ZDog40, Pomek, Kilted Pirate, Dreadmalt X, hey, it's Lil Duff 77. She used to be in my old alliance with me. There's DKM82, Extreme XC29, and 1 or 2 GLP. I'm sure that means something, I just don't know what. But there's apparently a lot more people watching than there are signed in, because this is all I'm seeing signed in, and this is not even half the viewers currently. So my viewer count is about 42 currently, and that wasn't 42 names. Thank you. Thank you, Lil Duff. But I'll be pushing this up to YouTube shortly. So Make sure you click follow here on the Twitch stream so you'll get notified when I go online. Sometimes I'll host other BP players, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, whatever, and you'll get notifications there too. So, but anyway, y'all have a good evening.
The price is wrong, bitch.